Now we're recording this motherfucker. Shit was fun.
Modern House 685. Modern House 685. Modern House
685.
There you go. We can't forget Wi-Fi.
Mine was called Nature Useful 756.
China always just put 2 words together and 3 numbers.
Which is actually smart ass idea instead of like that long ass, you got like letter,
codes
number,
and shit.
letter,
I hate
number.
that shit.
Yeah,
I hate that shit. Basically just want to use my fucking data.
This is me up only when someone asks for, like if no one ever comes over, like once I get in all my shit, I'm okay. If someone come over, you got Wi-Fi, bro? I'd be like,
I don't know why, but like I know why, but I don't know how. But sometimes on my iPhone, like when people come to my house, I'm able to share. Like when they try to connect, I'm able to just allow them to join. I don't know how I can make it do that though. That shit would be so fucking helpful.
I'm listening, my bad. My girlfriend said my fucking, whenever I don't have data, it's always like, I'm like, oh, I ain't got no kind of messages. Then the fucking shit kicks in, and then I got like a bunch of messages and shit. I'm like, oh my god.
Hella money, hella people. Like,
I just hate when I hate when I get caught up in too many conversations at once. It's usually like talking to like 4 or 5 people, and then like your time just get consumed. And then, well, for me, like I'm answering everybody back and forth, and I still like, get caught up in that conversation. Right. And most of the time, it's like when I'm busy. I'm glad you wet the wood. For anybody listening, wet your fucking backwards.
I'm not gonna lie, there's probably footage out there of me not washing the wood. I'm trying to live a healthier lifestyle.
Yeah, that's smart, man. How do you feel about joints then?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm a blunt smoker to the death.
Yeah.
I respect joints. I respect what they do, and I respect people who roll. Mm-hmm. Just hitting them, I don't know, bro. Maybe it's just certain types of rolling paper I can't fuck with. Some rolling paper I like raw. I smoked like, do you remember that shit on my story? That 10, 14 gram. I smoked it, bro. I got so high. I did. But bro, it was so fucking harsh.
Was it?
Yes.
Probably because it's like so much to the throat.
I try to double wrap it to ensure security. Yeah. So harsh, bro. I literally was coughing up like off the dabs or something.
Yeah. But you just want like a 7 gram wood, no problem at all, and go through that shit.
Bro, you know what I found out? Woods actually are smoother for me, as much as they hurt.
The smoke is smoother. I feel like blunts are really fucking harsh. I'm a blunt man with you. I can't do joints just because like they burn so fucking fast. If you mislight a blunt at all, if you don't pack it right, or if you don't push it all the way in.
You can roll a shitty blunt and smoke it. You can't roll a shitty joint and smoke it.
So you can even unroll the shitty blunt and then re-roll that motherfucker. But once the fucking joint is there, plus like I always got like a thumbnail that I use to like break down the Rello and shit. I be tearing the fucking joint paper every time I roll it.
Stoner pounds, right?
But what's Cleveland fucking? He only smokes.
I heard it was because he was smoking so many blunts that the doctor told him he was going to get like lung cancer. I've never seen an interview or where he said that, but I heard that. It just made me think like, damn.
I feel
it. Just think about it.
We're gonna die eventually. At least I'm doing something I enjoy.
We all got our vices.
Oh shit.
Pope likes kids.
Yeah.
Politicians like kids. I like one smoke,
Yeah.
I can judge that.
Yeah,
we can judge that.
You definitely judge that.
I can't just say do what you do.
Yeah. Shit. In this world, there's too many things that you can be doing for it to be like illegal or not illegal.
Right.
Like smoking blunt, smoking weed. I was talking to I think my girlfriend about like the fact that I can't fully enjoy weed because it's like I can't go out in public and walk and smoke a blunt.
You can. I know where you are, but I know what you mean though.
I'm a criminal if I go do anything outside like my house and shit. If I get caught by the police or if anybody see me and they snitch, there's always some kind of repercussion.
Some type of variables.
And you don't be hurting nobody. Like I could be sitting on the beach with a blunt, some lady could be like, some Karen out there is just like, oh my god, what are these kids doing? I'm like, you got me fucked up.
I can't wait for the day where just worldwide weed will get accepted.
Yeah.
Because as much as cool as like, we treat it over here in the U.S., we go to Europe or some shit, China, in Asia, they really don't fuck with fucking weed. Drugs in general.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just want that stigma to get erased.
Is there a stigma that fucking Europeans, like, they do like cocaine? Like,
Coke and uppers and shit, party drugs and shit.
Can't do it. Can't go down the road. Can't go back no more.
I had a little experience with that,
Yeah. I've been there, done that.
You know what I mean? You live and learn.
I think that, like the best part about it is like my personal rule is that I won't say no to anything. I gotta experience everything once, at least to try it, just to get like
free spirit right there.
I feel like I want to be able to. When someone says like, "Hey, what's it like to do this? What's it like to do that?" Like people don't know I did acid. When I do it, it's just like people say, "Oh, you did acid before? What's it like?" I can give them a whole breakdown, do's and don'ts, be safe, or if I don't think they're ready, I'm be like, "Don't do that shit. It's terrible." I tell my friends all the time. I can just send them like in either direction. But I just feel like having that experience is just helpful to other motherfuckers.
True. You know, fucking.
Also taught me self-control and restraint.
Very true. I'm not gonna say I was an addict or addicted, but there was a little period where I was enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? Dibbling and dabbling with it and shit. And then out of nowhere, you know, one day I just was like, you know, it's cold turkey stopped it, which is I heard is one of the hardest things to do with that drug. With the little, you know what I'm saying? So for me to, you know, either it wasn't even a habit for me, or maybe I was just the fucking man. I don't know.
I feel like, especially with that, it's like, it's so seamless. You can just do it really quick and then bam, your whole night's just gone like that.
Right.
And then you get so caught up in it, you don't expect like the addictive qualities of it. You don't expect like, because I know people, like I used to work with, like fucking addicted to the shit, addicted deep.
Right.
And I'm like, whoa.
And you don't realize how bad it is until you don't have it.
Go to the car and do it on a break, or go home and do it.
The crazy thing is, a lot of people do that shit. A lot of people just hide that shit.
A lot of people do drugs in general because it's illegal.
What I found out though, like after doing some reflecting and thinking, the only reason I started doing it really is because I would do it and then I would smoke weed. And you know, I have a really fucked up tolerance. So back then it was just kind of like, all right, how can I get a little higher? You know what I'm saying? I would get high as fuck, though, I'm not gonna lie.
That's why I started tripping.
Because you can't do that shit all the time. For real, my bad, hold on.
I think for me, like when I started tripping, I think like the best thing I learned was like there's more to life than just like what I was currently doing in life. There's like so much more out there. Just for like my mind, like my mindset just changed completely. I called it my enlightenment because I thought about life in a different way and how to maneuver differently. And from then, like every time I took it, it was just like, it was like a learning curve every time I took it.
I respect and have done hallucinogens. I don't do them. I'm not often. But there's that period of the trip, depending on how fucking trippy things get, where I know it gets kind of dark for me to think about. I just know the truth, you know, and I just think, oh, I'm not living right, or I can do this or that, or why I didn't do this or that. You know, I just reflect a lot, and it's so real in the moment that it kind of is overwhelming. But then after the trip, you realize, like, damn, bro, I needed that. I needed myself to kind of tell me the truth that I'm hiding from, you know?
See, that only hurts you. Like you're in your inner soul. It's like that. What's that Kermit the Frog meme? It's like him talking like his hood itself. That's all it is. It's like it's very introspective. You get to learn about yourself.
Some people can't handle that, bro.
You learn about people a lot too. If you trip with someone, you can learn a lot about a motherfucker.
You know what's crazy? I really do believe in synchronization.
I do too.
Me and Tony, we've tripped off a lot of shit. We've done a lot of shit together. I mean, that's my blood brother. You know, we spend a lot of time together.
Yeah.
Bro, maybe a few weeks back we were tripping. And bro, I told him to pop up to Graham's house, right? And he didn't know exactly how to get there. Send him the location. He comes there. His doorbell don't work. We're tripping, it's late, like 3 a.m. dark. He comes to the door and I know he does. I don't see him and I don't hear him. But I know he's there. And he's trying to get in and I'm like, bro, I think Tony's out there. Like, what you mean? I have no idea he's really out there. I walk out and I see him trying to get a hold of us. I'm like, bro, you literally came into my fucking radar. And I noticed that, like, you know what I'm saying, bro? It was crazy because stuff like that happens a lot, though.
Man, that's... People don't understand what that means, man.
How powerful that shit is,
That's some secret. There was my biggest... I think, like, almost probably, like, my only synchronicity. Mine was, like, it felt universal. I was walking with my homie Miguel. We was going downtown. I was tripping. He wasn't. And then we also got some drinks. And then we were smoking. And we were walking downtown. When we were supposed to go back to his car, he was like, hey, bro, the car is this way. I said, no, let's go this way. So we keep walking down the street like 20 more feet. He runs into somebody he hasn't seen in like a year or two. They used to work together and whatnot. He said he had something he wanted to tell Miguel, and he didn't get the chance to because he had quit the job one night. So they finally conversated. Miguel got a whole new mindset. And then like they were going back and forth about like information and shit, and like just changing each other's lives. And then he started to get like real like philosophical and whatnot. He knew like all the fucking astrologies, the angelic numbers, the fucking anything you can think of. He knew what he was doing. So I'm like, all right. He's telling me like who I was based on like my fucking angelic numbers.
Really?
So I'm just like, that's when I got really deep into it. And I'm like, how
that hit
does
you
he know
even
this
twice
shit?
as hard, you know?
He told me about myself, and I was like, how the fuck you know this? He said, I'm the exact same way. He was like, you're a master 22, and then like that represents like. For Master 22, it's like your duty to the world is like build a bridge between like the next world and this world in some type of way. Doing it through like creativity.
That's a lot to take in.
Hell yeah, that shit deep as hell. I've read up on it so fucking bad. But when you learn your fucking number, it's called your life path number. Look it up, and it's going to give you a long ass paragraph about who you are. It's going to throw you the fuck off because it tells you shit about yourself that only you thought, not like other people's opinions. It's like all internal.
That's crazy.
And then, like, he was like, damn, bro, I was looking at that question, and we were standing, once he said that sentence, we just so happened to look up. We were standing in front of Madison Public Library. It's a big ass fucking question mark on the side of that motherfucker, and we just saw we got a whole full conversation under that.
Epiphany of that.
Hell yeah, I'm like, all right, this shit, we gotta go, man. This shit's getting too fucking deep. And he's like, bro, what time is it? I was like, 2:27. I'm like, damn, my angelic number already kicking in. That's when we started to fucking walk off. I'm like, this shit's getting a little too deep for me, man.
Man, on that note, when someone tells you about yourself, you know, like, I'm not on some narcissistic shit, but I do love that.
Right?
Especially if it's things I'm unsure of, you know what I mean? And it's reassurance, it's also learning and exploring yourself, too. You know, we're always at war with, you know, this thing up here ourselves. So, you know, with someone else to kind of see things in a different light.
I think that life.
I take that importance, you know.
Yeah. Life is deep like that. It's weird to think that, like, there's that theory that this world is created around you. Everything that you do is like you control it all, but you don't realize that shit. You pull heartstrings.
How do you feel about that? Do you think that your destiny is declared at birth, or do you feel you alter everything as it happens?
Honestly,
So I'm stuck on it, bro. I feel like I'm 50-50 on it.
To be honest, I am 50-50 on it, but I'm kind of like more like, I want to say 60-40 on it. Like, I believe a little bit more. Because if you think about it, like, you only experience your life. So, you know what, like, happens with, like, GTA? When, like, you're moving too fast and then, like, the fucking background starts to blur a little bit. Yeah. Because you haven't been over there yet. You have to go over there and experience it. Then it all loads for you to actually experience. So, in life, when you experience shit, other shit doesn't exist. So you can't say yes, it does exist. So you can't say like your friend at his house exists, or you can't say your parents exist. It's all around you. You experience it.
Interesting.
And when you talk to someone else, it's like an acid trip. You can't tell someone about your experience because only you can experience it. You can describe it and get close to it, but it's about the experience that's personal. Now with life in general, like in a realistic setting, I would love to believe that life is just like I can control it. But I feel like if I could control my destiny, I wouldn't be in the fucked up situations I'd be in. And even when like I try to make like the good decisions or go like the right paths, destiny and karma is a bitch. Fuck karma, she a thought, bro.
Karma's a real bitch,
man.
bro.
She a thought fucking everybody up. Man.
It's a bad bitch though, you know?
Yeah.
Respect her, you got to.
Yeah.
Can't get another lady. She got yours though.
Yeah, she always come back, man. She always come back.
Right.
I'm making a song called Fuck Karma. I never meant to hurt you.
But it's crazy because I wish I knew when things happen to me if it was results of karma or not, or if it's because I did all that shit, you know? Like,
it's like, just like when you ever have like it's like a cause and effect. Whenever something happens, think about why it happened, and like, did you have a hand in it happening, or was it like external forces? It's like internal or external.
right.
Usually like, I think a lot of things are external, and it's all about learning to like adapt to it and cope with it and learn from that experience. People have a hard time like coping. Exactly, I know I do. So kind of hard to like get over certain situations.
What would you say is your go-to?
For what?
Coping.
Movies.
No.
Definitely. Because the more movies that I watch, I think that like you get lost in a movie.
do?
No matter what it is. I definitely do.
Too.
Even if it's something I've seen 100 times, I get lost in that, or like I zone out everything that's up, like everything else.
There's a lot to think about. Yeah.
Like I'd rather watch a movie than smoke sometimes. Well, most of the time.
Or
If someone
do both.
said, "Do you want to?" Because I can't currently, 'cause I can't smoke in the crib. But if I could, I definitely would. And I get fried, go to sleep, wake up, finish the movie.
Bro, that's literally what me and the bros been on.
Yeah.
Literally for like a good 2 weeks since we moved in, we watched just hella shows, hella movies, smoked hella dope, dabs, all that.
No, that's the way to go.
And the thing is, as I got older, I kind of lost my passion and attention span for movies,
Mhm.
TV shows and shit.
Mhm.
But lately, I've been getting back into it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I knew a dude who used to fall asleep during movies. Started snoring a lot of stuff and would not wake up. Like he was a deepest sleeper. I don't know how the fuck it happened, but like you couldn't wake him up. So he fell asleep in the movie theater once, and we're like smacking him, trying to wake him up, and actually smacking this nigga.
Got to.
And then like it took like 2 or 3 minutes after hitting this nigga for him to actually get up and realize like the movie was over and shit. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? His man was out. Not, I say, not even 20 minutes into the movie. And passed the fuck out. He said, I can't do movies, bro. Happens all the time.
You guys get faded before?
Yeah, but even when we did it.
But you just get bored of them.
Even movies at home type show. Movies are like my friend's crib or some shit. You just pass out. You can't do movies.
It got to a point for me where movies and shit was just background noise.
Yeah. It becomes like that sometimes. I like to fucking occasionally I like to occasionally I pop in the movie, like I play a game on my phone and get lost in one or the other.
One of the two.
I start like writing a song while the movie's going on. Or like that's the only one like it's a movie that I've seen before. If it's a brand new movie, man, I'm focused. I'm focused in tune. Because it's like a whole lot of good ass movies coming out this year. And I'm just currently just waiting because Corona fucked everything up. So
I was so high the other day, I was thinking like, damn, going to a $5 movie would be so fucking plugged right now. Just miss the popcorn.
I don't like popcorn.
I'm a popcorn guy. Only at the movies though. I won't eat them much at home, but when I'm at the movies, it's kind of like the tradition. The nice big Coke or Sprite. That soda go crazy at the movie too.
I'm a nacho and a hot dog guy. For me, like the popcorn, I think it's probably because I ate so much popcorn growing up, like going to the movies, that I probably don't fuck with it no more. Either that or the fact that my OG got like those like home microwave popcorns. You should always eat that shit too.
I used to always do that, man. It's a confession. I was a little nasty motherfucker. I used to flick the bags off the butter and shit.
Bro, you know that? I did the exact same shit, man. Like all the fucking butter that's in that bitch.
That shit would hit hard back then, bro.
Yeah, sometimes the fucking butter doesn't actually like.
All the way?
Yeah. That should be pissing me off. I think that I don't know. The movie experience itself is more fun like the movies. You get so focused. Like that's when you literally zero everything out. Like they put you in a chair in front of a screen and you're like for instance, when Avengers came out, motherfuckers sat there for 3 hours. Didn't think about shit. I was turn off their phone. Don't talk to me. Don't text me. Shut the fuck up. Everyone was not playing with that movie. Sat there for 3 fucking hours. Same with the Titanic. Same with the fucking Godfather. Same with what else did I was on? Star Wars.
Goodfellas. It's close to.
Yeah.
You ever see the movie called Blood In, Blood Out? That was 3 hours long.
What's it about?
It's about like 3 Hispanic men in California, like I think it was set in the 70s. And they're all part of the street gang. One of them's like half white, so I always resonate with that movie because I used to get made fun of like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and they all, it's kind of, you know the movie Three Brothers, where it follows the 3 brothers about their lives and all that shit. It's pretty much like that, but a Hispanic movie.
4 brothers?
4 brothers.
Like Tyrese and Mike Marco.
Yeah. That's what
that shit.
But so it's kind of like that, but you know what I'm saying? One of them, you know what I'm saying, some gang violence happens. One goes to prison, another one goes to... Hey, who's knocking on the door?
That's scary as hell.
Hey, come here. I like how you just pop up.
That was
You
a
didn't even
scary
talk to me
night.
at all. I thought you was
Look,
naked.
you were just talking about synchronicity.
I just told him that.
This is-
Hey, we live right now, baby.
Oh, we
Yeah,
are.
it's
It's my boy Tita Pharaoh. This is my boy Tita Pharaoh.
What up? What
Yeah,
up?
nice to walk in, and we were just talking about how like, y'all were synced. He said like he just went outside to like check.
House crib.
Hell yeah, he told me the whole situation.
Yeah, no, that was the rip, bro. Look, I'm telling you, I just
Get it
crazy
from him.
as
Get it
hell.
from him.
look. When we do shit like that, I just get lost. You know what I'm saying? Like I be high, so
I
I'm
feel that
gone.
shit.
So, bro, I'm walking outside. I have my phone in my pocket, tweaking. So just like I get to the door and I had it, and I was like listening to something, so I didn't want to open it, right?
Get distracted.
So yeah, so I got distracted. So I was just like at the door. I didn't know what thing to ring, so I was just like kicking it, and then I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna just go back. So then I hear, I don't know what I heard, but I heard something just like out in the distance where it was like, that's why it's some T. And I heard T, so I was just like, I just shouted, I don't know where it came from. That's why I literally just shouted out. I was like, Niko. And he was like, bro, he's right there. I was literally like, oh, bro, what the fuck? Like, literally through the wall, we seen each other, and I was like, yeah,
What the fuck? It's plugging shit.
smooth as hell, bro. Smooth as hell. It was real shit. Can't make that up at all. And then there was another thing that happened that night, too, where we were just on the same exact page, and we just looked at each other like, so we're good. He's like, yeah, no, we don't even gotta say shit. That's just real, bro. I'm telling you.
That's like, what do you call that? The fucking collective consciousness.
That,
Is that what it's called?
either that, well, yes, that's a form of it.
Yeah.
It's either that, or you can say like the general term for it would be like synchronicity, just like synchronized in together. Kind of like, you know, in like Assassin's Creed, where you gotta like do the missions, so you get like fully immersed.
But wait, which Assassin's Creed?
All of them.
I only went as far as Brotherhood.
That is so you know how you have like you do a mission and it's like you don't do the mission right. It's like you did it away. You don't achieve like a full sync.
Oh,
but when
yeah,
you do the mission like
yeah,
right, you get the full like 100% bar.
It's like
oh,
don't
you did
lose
that.
like this much
Yeah,
health or
exactly,
else,
exactly.
Okay, I
Yeah,
feel
he never
that.
he didn't lose this much health when he did that, or he didn't jump like you know what I'm saying.
That explains why I was like fucking like 60% synchronized after the end of the entire game. I had to go back and skip shit.
It's not something you think about, bro. I'm telling you. I got off work and I was like, fuck, I'm gonna just stop by because I got off an hour early, so I was like, fuck, I'm gonna just stop by and see what y'all on.
Perfect time.
Yeah.
Perfect time too.
Shit. I'm just glad I caught your ass because
Man,
look, all I'm saying,
second
I'm
time
just glad it happened because, bro, I heard this. I'm not begging you for it. I'm just saying, motherfucker said, don't worry, I'ma slide. Don't worry, I'ma slide. I said, bro, I'm right here. I said, I'm right here. He pointed.
there more than I was.
I was there more than
Man.
He said, bro, there was the one day where you were like, bro, look, this time I'm dead ass serious.
When you lied to us right in the fucking face.
Right in my face. Bro, you left, you came back, and then you left, came back again. So it was the second time you came back. You were like, bro, I'm gonna come back for sure. Don't worry, I'm gonna be back here tonight. We're gonna do it. You got my word. I was like, all right, bet. 9 o'clock rolls around. I was just like, hey, where's Twon at? He's like,
Shit, I don't even know.
I think I came only 2 times when y'all was busy. And then after that, I was like, damn, I tried. Nah, I think my only problem was that like I didn't have fucking my car broke down. And then instead of like now currently I sold the car completely, so I'm like now I have to ask my girlfriend for a ride.
Yeah.
But she's like, yeah, why not? I said, all right, yeah, whenever you go to work, just drive me off and I'll come kick it. Get like a podcast done, or go smoke with someone, go kick it. So now it's like a full plan I can slide all the time. Before it was just like she hates fucking driving. I don't know why. She gonna hear this, and I don't give a fuck. She hates driving. She hates waiting a long ass time. So I'd be like, hey, take me here. She like, how long is it gonna take?
I'd be like, kicking it. Time slips away. I tell you that right now.
Whenever she's like, yo, why did that take so long? I was like, it's 5 fucking minutes. She said, why does it take so long? Because you're not doing shit. I'm the one doing the walking and the smoking and everything else.
She the one that don't smoke either. So that's extra. Like, damn. What the fuck?
She don't know
She
that.
don't
She don't know that
understand
time.
the struggle.
Time to a person who smokes is just adjusted a little bit.
It's like,
Motherfuckers need to be there at 5:30.
You talking to this guy though?
Yeah, see,
Time don't exist.
Time don't exist. See, but I'm somewhat decent about it when I need to be. When I need to be. But I do be asked with time, bro. I'm bad at time.
This is a perfect example of how bad it can get.
yeah.
Hey, bro, I'm about to slide. Let's get some food tonight. Cool, got you. Hour and a half later goes. Hey, bro, we still get food? Nah, I took some shrooms, bro.
Gone.
I'm like, I guess so. Maybe he planned on getting to that. getting food maybe 7 hours later, 8 hours. I don't know, bro. But
Yes, that was a real thing that happened. That was a very real thing.
Yes, he was honest about it.
Oh, strikes.
Like whenever I'm tripping, I cannot look at my phone. I just hate my phone for some reason. It's like a complete distraction from everything
We've
else.
been through the
I don't
ringer
know
a
why.
couple times with this tripping shit, so we
Yeah.
some pros at it now.
Yeah.
I'd say that. We went to
I'm telling them though, you know, we all got them dark
them shit. Look, them
times,
them
some bad
shits.
trips.
You take the you take the mushrooms, bro. Them things is just in your memory of whatever else is going on in here because you don't get to control them shits. They're just gonna go inside. Shrooms are like bullets. They just go into your head and beat your brain up, and then you experience whatever they want you to experience when you want to do it.
Okay.
The Sid stuff is cool because you get a little bit of still get some grasp on it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you really want to will some shit and see some shit, you go see some shit.
Yeah.
You don't want to see some shit, and you just want to go for a walk around town at like 4 a.m.
I'm still gonna see some shit.
You're still gonna see some shit, but you're not gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's not for everybody. There's not a lot of. I think you got to be okay with. A lot of people aren't okay with thinking about their own thoughts.
That was me, like, at first. And then, like, it helped me, like, when I kept doing it, it helped me get over that completely. Like, I had, like, an internal fear of, like, not having anyone to talk to because I felt like if no one else was around, I wouldn't actually, like, do shit. And then I started, like, kicking by myself, tripping by myself, smoking by myself. And I was like, all right, it's not a bad thing at all. I don't know why I was so scared. Like, it was like I was scared of the unknown, and now I'm not.
You see what's going on with people because like when you get inside, you get left to just get left to what's all in here. You know?
Yeah.
That's what happens.
No bap, I just came in here and saw the smoke. What it do? I had to say it on camera. On wax. I said it on wax.
We should.
I'm dead.
That's what it's up. If it wasn't for the green, would we still be friends?
That's always the deepest question ever. If you didn't smoke, do you think you guys would have, like, the same connection?
Nah, I know.
with
I was friends with him for like 3 years.
We all middle school homies.
I ain't smoke. I was the last one to smoke weed
Oh, really?
I swear.
As much as he's a connoisseur, he didn't start smoking until like 3 years
until
ago.
freshman year of college. Cause I had a panic attack the first time I smoked weed.
Merch Hale started smoking weed.
Yeah, what
before
caused that?
I did it out of aluminum foil pipe. I think it was. I was in 7th grade too, so I was a youngin'.
He would come everywhere with us though.
Mhm.
We'd have a fat ass session. Sometimes he'd smoke, sometimes he wouldn't.
Mhm.
I respect him because he'd be there, but he'd be that guy. Bro, hurry your ass up, y'all. And I felt him. But all of us smoked pretty much except like him and our other homie named Mo.
Yeah.
This is around junior year. I didn't see you smoking like that.
Nah, I only hit the blunt like on some social shit.
But I linked with you still a good amount of times. Like
Yeah, that's
Back
what I'm
then,
saying.
he was
So,
robbing motherfuckers. I'm gonna say my blunt to face, but I'm gonna hop in your session. So we'll
But-
smoke
but
like
it-
10, 15 blunts, and he'll have his
Hey.
blunt to the side. That's all right.
everybody,
I know a nigga like
Smoking
that.
in my face.
everybody did that at
He was like,
Hamilton.
hey, I'm just
Hey,
finishing
after
this,
that
just
session,
because.
at least 3 niggas came back to me like, bro, I still got a blunt.
I had to do it because he
Hell
did.
no,
He was smart,
I
he
wasn't
was
the first one to do it.
It took me a couple times.
I wasn't
to
the
realize,
first one to do it.
maybe
I think
should get my lick back.
It was definitely Mo. Mo was on that cheap shit.
Shit, my
Hey, there was one time when we went to Hoyt, and I was in the back of the car with like you, Joey, and Skis, and then we had just come from like a big ass session. And then we get to the park, and then Skis pulls out. He's like, "Bro, I got two of these." He's like, "I got two of these,
Yup,
bro."
I looked at Skis like, let's go. I remember that shit.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Skis was on that shit.
funny as hell.
properly prepared.
Niggas
man.
was fake matching, and that really just taught me you can't match with more than like 5,
You
6
gotta have a
people.
circle. You gotta have a
Like
select
15,
circle of
10
people you could
motherfuckers.
socially smoke with.
That's ridiculous.
We all smoke enough, including you and all of us here, that we just, do our own thing.
Yeah.
So when I link to match with somebody,
Mm.
you gotta be someone like close to me, someone I enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
To the point where I'll smoke you up or vice versa.
True shit.
That's how you find the leeches. And
You ever do like the one blunt, like test the waters, like when they say match, you like do like one blunt the first time, like see it, like
you roll
where
up a
they on,
blunt,
how
see
they
how they
act.
come type
Hell
shit.
yeah.
Trying to match bulls, bro.
Whoa!
Weak ass.
You're cut off. You're cut off.
Damn.
I've heard
Two
that.
bowls,
I've
one
heard that a
blunt.
lot.
No.
On multiple
Can
occasions.
you roll a fat ass blunt and I'll match you
I'll
one
match a
bone
few
ball?
bowls.
A few is only one or two
On
because they
God.
get high off the blunt.
I don't even smoke glass. That's my problem. So I'm like, yo, bro, if you just give me the weed, I roll it up in a blunt. I got a
Yeah.
couple extra Rellos for you. He's like, nah, bro, I like this glass so much more.
Motherfuckers be having glass, but it be dirty. And it
Oh.
tastes, and it make the weed taste
Oh,
bad.
niggas try and finesse the system and got glass blunts.
Those was terrible.
Hey, he was the
I
biggest
saw
supporter of that.
Glutz.
He made it a movement. He made it a hashtag.
I had one too.
I had one and then I was like, this shit
Because
trash.
in,
I got
in
tired
theory, though,
of
that
feeling
shit,
that motherfucker.
in
That's so
theory, it
Oh, you
sounds
gotta
perfect.
clean that bitch every time.
And
you know?
it tastes
It
gross.
tastes horrible.
It just tastes like
I've
dirty
used it,
glass.
like,
Even if you have good
things
weed, it
always
just
sliding
tastes
off and shit.
harsh. Like that raw we smoke.
And so much weed
That
is
raw was
wasted.
painful. That raw
The
was
shit at the
painful.
bottom, you don't even get it. When you roll it up, it be falling down again.
Wasting a lot of
It's too
shit.
ground up.
I had like a fucking gold lace blunt.
1.2 kg in Germany, Frankfurt.
Hey, we going kind of crazy.
Wait, what did?
We got on like hella playlists like just recently. Motherfuckers they were tweaking with us. We were trying to send them music for a while, and they were like behind or some shit. But then they finally accepted our submissions, put us on a bunch of shit, and now we're going up in Frankfurt again.
Okay.
We don't pay for plays, but we just get put on playlists
Hella
Yeah.
across
playlists.
the world and shit.
Okay.
That we can get a little taste of.
And if
Big,
you,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, when you get put on a placement, you might be placed like 124th. Ain't nobody listening that far into music unless people like skip around. So I'm saying if you get like popped up on a playlist, right? Let's say you pop up,
It's not
you shuffle.
guaranteed stream.
But if you pop up on there, somebody's like, oh, I fuck with this. I'm gonna save this. That's like one stream and that's one listen. Now, if they go and show like 7 more people, but it's still that one person, you're only gonna have that one listener.
Yeah.
But you're gonna have like 30 streams maybe that day.
Europeans especially fuck with our music, and I feel like they fuck with American music and just pop culture in general hard as hell. 'Cause I feel like they're the ones that go on these undiscovered artist playlists and go and like figure things out.
Mhm.
I feel like Americans are more just it's popular, bad. I'm gonna give it a chance type shit.
That's motherfuckers rocking with the Brown Molly over there. So you know they just anything goes music wise. They just love that shit.
Well, they got a beat to it.
Merch, you don't try some Brown Molly, you're not gonna fall in love with a discotheque.
I don't know if I could. That shit look too much like H. That shit look like heroin rock.
That dog, man.
Thanks.
I saw some
Simon.
nigga story. He had something. I was like,
I was saying that to
So this is a spoiler. This is a spoiler. This is a tearjerker of the movie.
Okay. What movie?
Blood In, Blood Out. When I tell you about it,
Sangre in.
I told him a little bit about it.
Yeah.
One of the homies is doing heroin. The little brother of the 3 brothers that focus on him, the little brother looks up to him, idolizes him, loves him. So the brother's friend was doing heroin, fucked up. He walked in on him and he said, "Hey man, don't do this shit and get the fuck out of here." Kicked his little brother out, and then he ended up trying the heroin for the first time with his friend. His little brother comes in, and you unexpectedly don't know what's gonna happen. The little brother comes in, and ends up doing all the heroin and overdoses.
Damn.
So then he wakes up, they wake up off the heroin, and the mom, the little brother's like, what, 13? Something young, like, and then, bro, just the way it hit the movie, bro, it like, I got a little goosebumps from it, it was chilling.
Damn.
Dude was a painter, bro. Dude just got like a good job and like things was just starting to look up, and then just one little slip.
Then he gets exiled from his family that contributes to the story. You'll figure that out if you see it. I'll send it to you.
It's on a fucking Black Mirror episode, man. That shit sound dark as
Some
hell.
just,
Just some real life shit, man. Just some real, this shit not smooth at all.
So you can't go down that path. I see people go down that path.